That one's a slant cut?
Yes. See how it angles?
Yeah. It's but this, I think it's this one that has, yeah, this one has the triangle with the 66 in it. Yeah, right there.
Yep, there she is.
That's gonna make it more valuable down the long run.
Yeah, in the long run it will.
And it had the underfold stock.
Yeah, this thing here just pops out, and you buy the underfolder, and it just parts just sort of like mesh together. It's kind of tricky to install the stock, but it's not anything. I mean, if you can change the tire of your car, you can figure it out. It's just if you've never done it before.
Yeah. So slant cut receiver. That's all I'm gonna have to worry about is. I mean, it's not gonna be that hard to change.
Pretty much. No, not really.
Get an adapter.
And again, you could probably find an adapter for it. Yeah.
So these are, I mean, I know they're much nicer than a Wasser.
Man, that gun's not going to jam on it.
Yes, it's not.
That's why I called you about it, because I knew you've been through two of them. One that
yes, sir, they
was
couldn't.
A total POS, the other one that...
I don't know about the other one. I mean, it wasn't all bad, but...
It wasn't all good either.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So you think that they, when you say wash it, they would go back in there and grind it down and then rethread it?
Basically.
Yeah. Do you think there's enough metal to do that?
I would think so. Probably all they have to do is polish those threads off, because they've already been portways. Just polish it and then just tap it.
Yeah, these are...
But I mean, like you saying, if you put one of those clamp-ons on there, those things do work. I mean, see this thing here, this stock, all it does is, that's your pistol grip. You already got the screw and the washer there. And pistol grip hooks up to it here. Then if you put an underfolder, that's going to be your spot for the underfolding stock. These just pop out. This, depending on what kind of stock you get, you may or may not want it, but again, that comes right off there too if you don't need it.
Yes, sir. I was figuring I could just fit any stock on there. I didn't know anything about the slant cut receiver until someone mentioned it to me, but I mean, I'm trying to just work a regular stock on there.
You know, and I don't know why. I've seen guys too, if you like a thumb hole stock, I've seen people take these things and really sand and work them and taper them. The problem with them, with these is I got a Bulgarian and it's meal, but it's got the original thumb hole stock that's on it. And they actually put something that you could shoot, that you could work with. This was kind of an afterthought because they were sitting on the docks pending import, and when they came out with the assault weapons ban, they had to figure out a way to make them clean or send them back to China, one or the other. So they just started coming up with whatever they could to make them legal to bring in. But like the one I've got, my Bulgarian, it's got like a longer piece of wood here. It's real tapered, narrow, and it feels good in you, you know?
Yes, sir.
You might even be able to find like a stock, if you don't mind a thumb hole, you might even be able to find one like that that would just screw right up to here just like this, and you'd be good to go. You know, it's all on what you want to do with it.
It's I think it's great how when the assault weapons ban came, you couldn't have a pistol grip. They made a thumb hole stock with pretty much a pistol grip.
Yeah, that's all it is, a pistol grip stock with a hole in the center of it, yeah.
I mean, people were complaining about, well, the politicians were complaining about, they just found ways right around the 922 compliance law, like right away, all the gun manufacturers.
Yeah, I mean, and
it was a dumb law anyway.
No, it was just like when they banned black Allen bullets, and they just came out with, they changed the color of them and called them something else. And
yes, sir. I mean, a bayonet lug, that's a assault weapon feature. I mean, come on, you're not going to use a bayonet. Who's going to actually use the bayonet?
That's the thing. I mean, mine doesn't have a bayonet lug, and it's like, you know,
I mean, I'm not going to, if you got a gun, or well, a rifle with 30 bullets in it, and you're, I don't know, if in that situation, no one's going to use the bayonet. I don't know.
Well, I couldn't ever find a reason if I'd want to fix a bayonet to it.
The muzzle brake being a feature.
I see the slant thing right.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay, so that's what they're talking about, that slant right there. And
see how it just angles right here, bro?
Yeah.
So what they would do is they would put a you would have to put something on there to square it off.
Yeah, they made like a square piece that just hooked to the back of that stock, kind of like screwed in where your attachment was. And what it would do was it would basically adapt it and make it like square in the back where you could actually put a regular straight stock on it.
And this one doesn't have the place to attach a scope on.
It doesn't have the scope mount on it?
No.
I mean, I probably would never put a scope on the AK. I mean, just because I tried the SKS when I changed the receiver cover, and that huge, bolt coming back just knocked it off zero every time.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're just made for iron sights. They're not made for
this
optics.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. You want one that you could, that's dependable, that you could.
It's well, an AK.
range
When
gun.
I think AK, yeah, exactly. When I think AK, I think it's dependable, reliable. I mean, it's
And so you're not
durable.
looking at, this one, you're not looking to make 100-yard shots or anything.
Well, I'm making 100-yard shots. I mean, the 7.62 by 39 round isn't a long-range round. At 300 yards, it drops like 28 inches.
It's about a 100, 150 yard gun. I mean,
All right.
the ballistics on a 7.62 by 39 are very close to a 30-30. 30-30 is probably a little more accurate, but I mean, you're talking just about the same ballistically.
Oh yeah.
100, 150 yards. But what that gun was really designed to do was at say 100 yards or less.
Oh, yeah.
If you shot at something, say a target or a human target or whatever, you might not exactly hit what you were aiming at, but you hit a part of it. So if you tried to shoot a man in the head, you might wind up hitting him in the stomach, but you tag him. And man, that was all it was, man.
All right, it's a devastating round. I mean, it's definitely made for like the urban environment, I'd say, or urban or
If you're gonna try
within 100 yard.
if you're gonna try to get more accuracy,
Yes, sir.
and that's what you're worried about, buy you a minute 30, a Ruger.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I have my AR for accuracy. My AR-15.
All that is, that one's good.
Yeah, I was wondering about that little.
That
thing.
one is just, if you look at this one is smoother. They're actually set up a little different on this one than that one, but it's a little bit rough. But all that is, that just holds this little wedge in it, holds the bottom of your bottom gas support on.
No. Oh, yeah, that just takes off the gas tube and.
The bottom tube, yeah. Well, the bottom pour in. But see, it's braided over here, so it's not going to come out. It just, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it is.
That one is just rough.
But it does have the triangle with the 66 in it.
Well, certainly a better design on that one.
Yeah. And you look at these surplus rifles, you're going to find subtle differences in them. It's all in what you like, and what you
Why
can
do
live
you
with.
like this better?
Because of the, talking to me or him? Oh, Mr. Clayton?
Particular
Okay.
gun, I like this one better because, like he's saying, it was a triangle 66. It's a real Norinco. These things, and basically when I pulled the gun, I'll be honest with you, was I tried to look at just all things, the hard stock that was on it versus the others. Scratch, just attention to detail. I just thought that was a better gun, but I mean, you look at it, you like the other one better, that's up to you.
I noticed the action here. Feel the action on the bolt. It just felt better on that one also.
That gun's really not supposed to hold back, but they will. I mean,
Yeah.
you got to be careful. Don't get your finger in it. They'll let go too.
Yes, sir. See, that was the thing I thought was mainly just washers held the bolt back halfway. But I mean, I've held an arsenal that.
I think if you get Yugoslavian clips, it'll hold open too. They've got like a notch on the magazine. It comes hold open.
Yes, sir. It's like in the back of the magazine, I think,
Yeah.
the rear of the magazine. Feel the action on that one. Really.
But I knew, man, you had gotten two of them that really just didn't shoot well, and I know this gun will shoot well.
Yes, sir. But I mean, can you tell any difference? I mean, either way, they're Norincos, they're Chinese, they're great. Everything I've read and seen and heard online, it's good things about them for the price. The only thing is, the assault weapons ban, but that doesn't bother me at all.
Well, and the assault weapons ban is gone, so you don't have to worry about that part of it. But
Yes, sir.